Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Natalie Katelynn and I am coming to you in my most natural state today. Shower cap on, deep conditioning treatment going on inside the shower cap, oil treatment on the face, on the skin, everything. So that is why I look shiny. So it is the end of March and you guys know I love the beginning and the end of a month. Like the time from the end of a month, like beginning of a new month, is like my favorite time ever because I get to plan, I get to do productive stuff, I get to look back at the previous month and see how well I did, what I didn't do, and then I get to plan for the next coming month. It is a bit of a challenging time for me right now because I'm currently stuck in Botswana because of coronavirus, whatever else is going on, but that's okay, we move. So right now there's still 0 cases in Botswana, thank God, and so we're still going to work, we're still you know, doing everything. So I'm just trying to like push my rotations for as long as I can before things get real and things get out of hand. I actually have about 5 weeks left of my rotations. Can you believe it? It feels like it was just the other day when I was telling you guys that I've left China, I've moved to Botswana, and I'm starting my internship. Months down the line, girl is now confident in the hospital. She does things by herself, she does procedures by herself, she's, you know, learning every day, and I've pretty much adjusted. Okay, so I'm really sorry for coming to you guys looking like this, but this is who I am, this is how I am on a Sunday, and it's, you know, we're open on this channel, we're real. So currently making a compilation of like questions for the different subjects, like obviously gynae, surgery, medicine, peds. And so what I do is I basically just go through the review books and test books that I like to use. If you guys have watched my series of videos where I shared all the books and resources I use for the courses in medicine, then you will know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go and watch it. I shared some really useful books that helped me in medicine and will probably help you too. So I take my favorite ones. I basically just add all the questions together because it's really annoying to have to go from one book to another while trying to revise. It makes it very annoying. Beautiful lighting. Anyway, so what I then do is I put them all together and make one book. And so this is what you guys saw me using in my study routine video. Again, if you haven't watched my study routine video, do go and watch that. I will leave all these links of the videos I'm talking about in the description box on the screen at the end of the video as well, so you can find them easier. So I just have this tab open in my binder or documents, whatever you want to call it. And so in this place is easy. I've titled it questions and case books to print. So then I'm just adding all the books that I want to put together, and yeah. So this is the one that I already did for obstetrics. Let me just show you guys. So I have basically like multiple choice questions from a site that I used to use, and then I have questions from first aid Q&A. And then I have questions from pre-test, and then I have questions from Deja Review, and these are my favorite resources for revising. Okay guys, it is much later. It is 6:30 p.m. and I am done compiling all my questions and stuff. So I have 5 of them. I already had the obstetrics one, so now I just need to print the gynecology, the pediatric surgery, and the internal medicine. The internal medicine one is 900 pages, the peds one is 600 pages, the surgery one is 800 pages. So I'm just like, but yeah, it's really gonna make my life easier because I don't have to open up a lot of books. I just use the one for all my revision for each subject. And so gonna get up from here, make dinner, and start preparing for the new week. So for dinner today, I am having rice, mushrooms and mushroom sauce, which I made myself, salad, and ribs. Yeah. so hair is clean and dry, and I feel like this is one of those videos where the levels of crustiness just keep going. But anyway, yeah, so this is the last thing that I was gonna do today. Finally rinsed my hair out, removed my deep conditioner treatment. I typically just use like any deep conditioner. I'm not really fussy about what I use in my hair, and yeah, I leave it on the whole day, sometimes overnight as well. If I do it on a Saturday, I'll leave it overnight and remove it on Sunday morning, and if I put it on a Sunday, I'll leave it the whole day and remove it on Sunday, and wash it out rather on Sunday evening. So it is Sunday evening now. It is 9 p.m. and I am off to bed. Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. It is 4:30. I woke up like an hour ago, and I was on Twitter and I saw the no rush challenge. Like, I'd been seeing it, like, you know, where the girls like throw brushes and then someone catches it and then they do their face, then they look pretty, like, well, they still look pretty before, but then as like they have a face beat on the next one. And so yeah, so I saw a lore challenge, like where they throw books and then they catch it and then they like looking dressed up in their lore, I think they're called gowns, I don't know. And I was like, this is so cool, and I have serious FOMO. So I've contacted a bunch of girls that I know would be perfect for a medical one, and I'm just hoping that they want to do it, and then we're gonna do it. Hey guys, so it is Monday evening. I got home around 4 today, and then yeah, so on days where I like don't typically feel like studying, or I'm tired and I can't really actually like learn an entire topic, I'll just sit in bed with these and I'll just do questions until I feel like too lazy or like fall asleep or whatever. And that's really the beauty of it, because now you can just like, you're studying but not like, it's, you don't feel like, oh my god, I'm being drained, or like, oh, I have to sit down and study. So I really advise you guys to do the same thing. It might help you, it might not, but you know, you never know until you try it. Greetings, friends. It is Tuesday morning. This happens to be the day after that we found out that there are now 3 cases of the virus here in Botswana. Like, initially we were just like, you know, I mean, there were like precautionary measures and stuff in place, but we weren't like really stressed out because we knew, okay, there's 0 cases so far. But now that there's actual cases, it's like people are in panic mode, and it's just, guys, it's stressful. And so I'm just grateful that I have only 4 weeks left of my rotation, and I was pretty much done. I was basically left with like simple things, so I'll just continue and finish my 4 weeks and yeah, get my signatures and stuff. So lucky for me, I guess. And so yeah, we're just gonna see how this week goes. Kind of stressed about graduation because it's like doing 6 years and then you don't know what your future holds. Graduation is supposed to be in June, but we don't know what's gonna happen because of the virus and everything. So it's just really stressful time for me right now, but really try to be positive, and we'll see how things go. It is a Wednesday around 5 p.m. I am running late, about to go to the hospital. I'm on call tonight. Made lunch. Had dinner. What am I saying? I had lunch and I made dinner because I won't be able to go and buy dinner tonight because it's lockdown and I don't want to be moving around unnecessarily, and so I just decided to make my own dinner. And I also made dessert today because I'm really extra like that. But anyway, I hope it's gonna be a nice, interesting call. Dinner for tonight, I have steamed pudding and custard for my dessert, and then for my main course I actually just have macaroni and beef stroganoff, and then I'm having my leftover wors from lunchtime, which has all my stuff in it, my food bag, a water bottle. So now currently on call. I've admitted about 5 patients. There was quite the interesting case. I thought it was a placenta abruptio because I couldn't detect the fetal heart rate, and so we did an urgent scan, but it turns out the baby's fine and stuff, so we're going for, and she just has no amniotic fluid, so we're gonna do a Caesar now. So I just quickly came to get the on-call room key to leave my bedding for the night, and then gonna head to theater to do a Caesar. So let's go.
raindrops falling on the rooftop. Oh, baby,
Hey guys, so the most interesting thing happened to me in theater today. So we were in theater for a cesarean section for that patient that we thought was placenta rupture, but ended up being a severe oligohydramnios. So we started nicely, and then next thing, patient is coding, she's desaturating. So the anesthetist and whatever the person who does anesthesia was sorting that out, and we like tried to continue quickly as possible. So she was bleeding, like just from the first incision, she was bleeding. This entire procedure, honestly. So then eventually we get to the uterus. There's like adhesions everywhere. We can't see anything. But eventually we made it. We opened, and then baby wouldn't come. Like applying pressure, but baby's not coming out. So then apply like more pressure. Then baby finally comes out. Cord, clamp, cut the cord, and then they take the baby. The midwife takes the baby, and then her and the anesthetist, whatever, they're trying to resuscitate the baby, but till like we continued. Obviously, like we can't like stop our procedure and tend to the baby. Someone else was supposed to be doing that. We continued. We couldn't stop the bleeding. Uterus wasn't contracting. Kept bleeding. We sutured. Eventually everything, like there was no more bleeding, but it still wasn't contracting. So now we're closing. All of a sudden I start to feel like really hot, and so I was like, okay, maybe it's because today I'm wearing a little more like protective, like the eyewear had like the mask, I had everything on, because of the times we're living in. And I was like, okay, maybe that's why I'm feeling a little hot. So I was like, no, let me ask the other nurse who's just documenting to come and remove some things for me so I can feel. But before I even managed to, like, I couldn't even talk, like I couldn't speak anymore. And so I'm telling the doctor who's doing the procedure, because I was assisting and he was doing, so I'm telling him, I don't feel okay. And he's like, what's wrong? And I can't answer him. But then I start feeling hot, I'm like sweating. I feel like really dizzy, and then all of a sudden like I'm just having like blurred vision. So I was like, I'm scrubbing out, and then I literally just removed myself from there, removed my gloves, threw them on the floor, removed everything, just threw everything like on the floor by the bin, and then I went and sat down. I just felt so dizzy, and I just thought to myself, like I could have like fallen, like fainted, whatever, onto the patient. And so yeah, situations that make you like think. And so yeah, but I'm okay now. It's almost midnight, and also there's this confusion, like does lockdown for us here in Botswana start now at midnight, or does it start Friday? And so I guess we're gonna find out in a few hours if we're locked down yet or not. Okay, so now I'm just in the whole room. I've just warmed my food and I'm about to eat. The nurses have different theories as to what's wrong with me. One thinks I'm pregnant, the other thinks I don't eat, the other one thinks something else. I don't know. But yeah, I know is God takes care of me, and I've been fine, and I'll continue to be fine. What I know is that right now I'm eating, and then I'm gonna rest, and when there's something else happening, they'll call me. But for now it's quiet, and there was a ruptured ectopic going on at the same time as our Caesar, but yeah, had someone else did that because we were tired from the one that we had. It was the longest Caesar that we've done, and so yeah, let me eat. I really like these Milo chocolate milkshake, whatever they call, or they call it a malt energy drink. So I really like these for my calls. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. It is 6:30 a.m. I just got out the call room. I'm taking my stuff to the car. The call's pretty okay, so I'm just waiting till 7:30 for the morning report. There's a few patients that I need to go and check on, and other than that, I'm pretty much done. The patients that I needed to check on, it is now around 10:07, and it's a few minutes till the morning report. After the morning report, I will be heading home. It's been quite a nice call. I admitted quite a number of patients in labor ward yesterday and sent them to antenatal, and then we went to theatre. We had a theatre case, and actually there were 2 theatre cases, but I only did one. And then we had a couple of other interesting cases like pneumonia. We had some interesting medical cases in obstetrics, so that was really cool. I got to practice my medicine again. And so yeah, slept for an hour and a half, and now I am more than excited to go home. So I just got home. It is 8 a.m. on the dot. I got home pretty early today. I left the morning meeting like before it was over, and so I just got home, gonna unpack, clean up my room a bit, shower, eat, and get into bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how you're feeling about this whole situation in the world right now. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
You had to go, 'cause it's been